is really the laziest company ever. It's 2025. Why is it still not possible for us to transfer our college football rosters over to Madden? Like it's really not that hard, right? It's the same servers, it's the same game. If I play a dynasty, I should be able to transfer those same players over to EA and then take them into a franchise and play with them there. Well, in this series, we're going to try to make that possible. We are going to be taking over Akron U and the Cleveland Browns in Madden. Two of the most poverty teams in football, college and NFL, are the Cleveland Browns and the Akron Zips, which I just so happen to be a local to both of those teams. Even though it's go Buckeyes, go Browns, the Buckeyes are already rebuilt, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully we're about to go back to back again. That loss to Indiana was tough. But anyway, we're going to be taking over Akron U, rebuilding their program, and transferring those rosters into Madden. It'll actually be going on simultaneously. So all of these players that you see on the entire roster, once they declare to the NFL draft, I will transfer them over in Madden, and then we will start a Madden rebuild with the Cleveland Browns based off of that. It should be a lot of fun. I already know there's custom draft classes in Madden right now, but you know, players are missing, and they, like I said, they just make it way too difficult for us. So I'll be doing all that myself. Madden, EA, fix your game. But I think it'll be super fun. We can follow these players' stories, who will be busts, who will actually come out as NFL future legends. But before we do that, we have to start in college, right? And like I said, we're going to be taking over the University of Akron, and we're going to be rebuilding their program. I want this to be as realistic as possible, like super realistic. Right now, we're currently in what, like week 14, week 13 of the NFL. So we're going to play this college football game up until that date, and then go into Madden and then start our Browns rebuild. But we got some work to do first before we get to that. This is also going to be like a huge test of patience, considering the fact that the Cleveland Browns are pretty ass, and Akron U is even worse. And the whole goal is to get them to win a championship in their respective leagues the same year, right? So recruiting is actually going to matter more than ever. The transfer portal is actually going to matter more than ever, because we're going to see how these players play in college, and we'll have an idea on who we want to draft and all that stuff. Also, like I said, I'm trying to make it as realistic as possible, so I will be messing with the sliders, you know what I'm saying? Just see what feels more real at first. But, you know, I already know Heisman on, of course. Firing, I have immunity, okay? I cannot get fired because we have a job to do. Without me, they'll never be able to reach the heights that we're about to take them to. Well, actually, it says we can't get fired in our first. I don't plan on getting fired. I'll leave it on. Coach firing on, injuries on. We're gonna do 8 minutes, accelerate the clock. Take it down to about 17. I don't know. For the first year, we're gonna keep all the conferences the same, but hopefully, as we get better and start winning and putting belt to ass, that we're gonna be able to move conferences eventually. So Akron U, they're in the MAC. Not even a full star school, 67 overall, but surprisingly, we're not even the worst. Ball State's pretty ass. All these teams are pretty ass comparably to other schools, but first year goal is to win the MAC. I feel like it's possible. We have to look at our roster and stuff, but I think the conference that I eventually want to be able to move to is the Big Ten. So we actually have a chance to compete for a national championship, because that's going to be the entire goal. Build a powerhouse school, take them from nothing, and using my genius coach abilities and master level recruiting, we're going to take them to the mountaintop. For a team as bad as this, we're going to need the best recruits we can get. So I'm going to select recruiter. Here we go, Coach Ray Savage, ready to turn this Akron U program around, man. We got an alma mater of Akron, Pipeline, Ohio. Just to make it a little more difficult for us, I'm not going to choose, you know, the best pipeline, which I think would be like, you know, the Texases and the Floridas. I don't know how much it's going to really matter. But like I said, this is going to be realistic. And I want this to be a challenge. It's already going to be challenging as is, because if you look at the past 10 years or so, we haven't been shit. Even more so in the past 6 years. We went 0-12 in 2019 and haven't won more than 2 games, with the exception of 2024, in the past like 5-6 years. So we're about to make a turnaround, man. We're about to switch shit up. You know, we might have to hurt some feelings, But some shit's gotta change. You know what I'm saying? If you're sorry, if you ain't got that intensity in you, you're getting benched, you're getting cut, my nigga. It's just that simple, man. Before we jump in, we're gonna take a look at our roster to see what we need. Although I'm assuming we need pretty much fucking everything. Our best player is an 83 overall tight end. He's a senior. Let's look at our QB. Like let's just rip the band-aid off. QB, okay, we can actually work with this. He's a 78 overall pocket passer. This guy's a 57. He has 88 speed, but he probably can't throw for shit. Yeah, he's horrible. So what we're probably gonna do is redshirt this guy off rip, even though he might not ever take a snap for us because of just how low his overall is. But Ben Finley, he will be the sacrificial lamb for this first year, man. We're gonna try our best to do what we can with him, but he is a senior. So that's something that we need to be recruiting a quarterback for sure. Because I'm not rolling up Johnny Brookhart. You're not touching the field next year. And running backs, decent. I'm not really expecting anything too great. I'm just looking for something I can work with. This freshman is actually our highest overall receiver with 88 speed, 83 catch in traffic, 85. All right, that's not bad. This might be somebody we can actually build around. Marcel Williams, shout out to you, man. But yeah, pretty much everything's gonna get scouted. The O-line is, oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. This shit is horrendous, man. Ben, he's gonna have an Andrew Luck type arc here in his last year, because that O-line is fucking horrible. Damn near might be worse than the Browns offensive line. 66 overall freshman. Yeah, we're gonna get cooked, man. But as a coach, it's my job to instill confidence in my players, work with what I got, but also be a little cutthroat too, because this roster is a little rough. I think nothing is exempt when it comes to recruiting this year. And since we do have a senior leaving for the draft next year, I don't know if he'll get drafted in the NFL. I guess we'll see what happens. Depends on what type of season he does have for us. But off the rip, I'm looking for a quarterback, right? The heart and soul of a team. If you don't have a good quarterback, you're not going to win games. I'm not even going to look at any of these 5-star, 4-star quarterbacks. I think we're going to start at 3-star, right? Try to find a pipeline. And, you know, it doesn't just have to be good quarterbacks. These gadget type of wide receivers can actually pan out. Well, this one's locked. He already X'd this out of his mind. I feel like speed is pretty important. He's a gadget receiver, but we don't want no 5'9" midget behind center. Okay, this is one. 6'2", JUCO from Houston, Texas. That's an option. We're gonna put him on the draft board. Trey Beam, high school, 6'3", gadget wide receiver. Okay, put him on the board. Let's try to find a 2-star. Let's not get our hopes up too high here for the first year. I want to actually be able to recruit somebody. This is another 6'3" Dave Kuiper, 6'3" gadget wide receiver. This is a 6'3" speedster wide receiver, and we're actually gonna put him on our board and scout him as a actual wideout. Because like I said, every position needs to be filled. There's not a single position on this damn team that I feel comfortable playing with right now. Keep it completely honest. But hey, that's expected with the 67 overall team. We're going to add him to our draft board. So those are some receivers we'll scout. O-line is about as bad as you can imagine, as you guys just seen. And we need some beef on our O-line. Some real big guys. Pause. These guys look pretty good. And this Curtis Brown, he's a 3-star recruit, 6'6" right tackle. From Ohio. So we might actually have a good chance to... Okay, we have a deal breaker, but we can talk about it, man. We can talk about it. We can work through it. Gil Dicker, nice. From Akron, Ohio. It's a 2-star, agile right tackle. But he looks pretty bad, to be honest. I don't know if I want him. Ezekiel Pope looks better just because he's taller. We'll add this right tackle and this left tackle. This guy, yeah, this Francis Ngannou looking ass nigga. He's a 4-star, but we have a direct pipeline to him. He's a pure power, 6'4", 246 beast. This guy could be really good. You know, we're going to put him on our board. Actually, you know, we'll put a couple of 4-star prospects on our stuff. Just, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can't limit yourself, man. You never know. If they line up with our pipeline perfectly, then, you know, we'll try to get him. Like this guy, for example. A thumper, whatever the fuck that means. I want it. I want that shit. We have a level 3 pipeline to him. And basically, to fill out the rest of the roster, we're probably going to be scouting people with pipelines just so it's easier and more realistic to actually grab these guys. Because the worst thing that could happen is if I scout or give scholarships to a bunch of people that just simply don't want to play here. And why would you want to? We have to build a winning culture first and foremost before any of that happens. Elton Volk looks like he could be a decent player for us from Richfield, Ohio. He's a 6'3", 200-pound corner. This guy is a fucking chicken nugget away from playing linebacker, but we're going to put him on our board. Another thing about these strong safeties is that they can actually play linebacker too. So if we can spot some good strong safeties, we may be able to move them to linebacker. Like this guy, Malik Souls. He's a hybrid 6'2". He could be a good player. And then as far as free safeties go, we're actually going to use those guys in coverage. So looking at some of these 3-stars, and honestly, I don't know if I'm pushing my luck even looking for 3-star safeties at this point. Maybe we should be looking at these 2-star recruits. For these running backs, I don't need anybody super good. I just need a nigga that can tote that rock a little bit, man. It's going to be ready to run through a motherfucking face, man. So we try to find a JUCO guy, somebody that's real hungry. Arian Brown, backfield threat. I don't know what the best type of running back. Oh, yeah, look. Contact seeker. That's what we need. We need a nigga that's ready to run through a motherfucker's face. That's what I like to see. Got this elusive backer we'll put on the board. I actually need to upgrade a little bit of my recruiting. To be honest with you guys, I don't know how much we're going to be able to scout. At this point, we got to just throw darts, take some shots in the dark at some of these guys, because we're going to need as many points as we can to recruit these guys. And I don't know how much extra shit we'll have to really scout. Scouting might not be our luxury. I kind of want an advantage on these linebackers. I feel like that's going to be very important, especially if we're looking for some sleepers. Because to be honest with you guys, the gadget receivers, we're throwing them a scholarship regardless. I don't need to scout any of these motherfuckers like Danny Freitas and Trey Bean. I'm sending the house at these two guys off the rip regardless. I don't really care what they look like, because they're going to be mobile quarterbacks and our quarterback fucking sucks. So we need somebody. Trey Bean looks like a little bit more of a realistic option, considering that USC, Texas, Ohio State, they're already in his top schools. We need somebody with a little less confidence, man. We got to find somebody that thinks he fucking sucks and then build him up here. Dave Kuiper is also another option as a 2-star. All these motherfuckers get a scholarship, man. Okay, so our recruiting board is officially set up. Dark horse candidates are obviously gonna be some of these gadget receivers and a couple of these 4-stars guys. We added JD Ragus. I feel like there's another one, isn't there? Oh, I forgot this Francis Ngannou, but his top schools are fucking ridiculous. But he does have one Ohio school, well, 2 Ohio schools in there. But the one I'm really more so looking at is Cincinnati. But those are still like basically all powerhouse schools that he got. Take a look at our schedule. I don't know if I'm going to be changing anything for the first year. First year is just to win the MAC. I think one of our hardest games will probably be definitely Nebraska. That's week 2. Goddamn. So we're going to have to get ready, man. Here's a look at the top 25 standings. Obviously this is different than what it is currently right now in real life, but pretty much all the teams that were good this year are in the top 25, and they have a Heisman watch already. Who is expected to win the Heisman? So Jeremiah Smith, obviously #1 Heisman candidate right now. We got Fernando Mendoza at number 2. All these are pretty accurate except for Ryan Williams. He can't fucking catch anymore. It's actually pretty sad to see the decline of Ryan Williams. Like, after that spin move game, he has essentially done nothing. And in year 2, it's gotten even fucking worse. But there's a possibility he could pan out in the game. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to follow his career. You got an F championship contender. No pro potential for any of our players. That's okay. And we're currently ranked number 134 in the nation. And we're not last. We are not last. That is all that matters. First things first, let's look at our quarterbacks, man. We got to make sure our quarterbacks is fucking with us. But we only have 300 hours, so we're going to have to be very wise as to how we spend this. I honestly really feel the need to scout. It's very tempting not to try to scout one of these guys. You're just going to take the fastest. Fuck it. We're going to scout. 84 speed. Okay, so we can take Trey Bean. You will not be coming to Akron University. You're just too fucking slow. Show me something good. Not terrible. And we got 86 speed. Okay, so we just used way too many hours off rip. But I feel like it's actually pretty important that we did that because I was actually going to pick Trey, and he was the slowest out of all these guys. This is kind of like a disappointment. None of these guys are as fast or as good as I thought they'd be. I mean, 86 speed, 90 acceleration is not bad. It's not terrible. We kind of just fucked ourselves with that scouting. I'm not going to lie to you guys. These recommended gadget receivers, though, all fucking suck. We might just have to cut our losses and roll with what we got, man. Here we go. Cassius Hook. So what I think we'll do is we'll give them a scholarship on these 2 tackles. We're in their top 8. Unfortunately, they're 2 stars. We got locked out of this guy. Also, I'm not like a college football mastermind. I think it's already pretty evident that I'm not the best at recruiting, nor does it really look like I know what I'm doing. But I do know what I want, and I know what this team needs. Whether I'm doing that as effectively as I can do it, that's up for debate. But I think we attack everybody. Like this guy right here, he doesn't require much. We're just going to search him on social media, stalk his page. You know what I'm saying? See if he got a bad bitch. Is his girlfriend bad? If so, we don't want you because clearly you're going to be distracted. But my point is, we'll send the house at like 2 or 3 level 3 pipeline guys. And then everybody else we're just going to have to go pretty small on because we just simply don't have the resources, man. We do not have the capacity. We have a level 3 pipeline with Francis Ngannou. I know it's a shot in the dark, but we're going to send the house at this 4-star recruit. I like our chances. Our chances aren't horrible. With this guy, he's also a 3-star. I mean, a 4-star in level 3 pipeline, but we already made our commitment to Francis Ngannou, man. At some point, I'm going to have to learn how to pronounce his name if he comes to this school. If not, fuck him. We want guys that want to come and play at Akron University, okay? If your standards are too high, fuck it. Go somewhere else and don't play. Sit on the fucking bench. I don't know if this is going to be enough to get Danny. We're going to contact the friends and family. So we're just going to have to get in all these niggas' DMs. Pause. Hey, look, we're going to have to put on the mouthpiece. We're going to have to spit the best game we can to these guys. This is another edge rusher. It's actually a realistic option for us. So we'll DM him. 5 left. Man, we only have 1 corner. Yeah, we fucked up. I'm expecting to get locked out from a lot of these guys off rip, which will give us some more points next week. So we're about to see what happens. And my prediction was correct. Dave Kuiper locked us out, as well as Larry. He got 125 hours back. So we know who wants to be here. We are in Cassius Hook's top 8 teams. Currently at number 7. Okay, so we don't have a right tackle. Don't have a right guard anymore. Don't have a left guard anymore. Do we get locked out by all the 4 stars? We made the top 8. And Francis's was real. His name is Kwabena Wusu. We are in Wusu's top 18. Not that amazing, but we have a 4-star in the picture, man. We have a 4-star player in play. Should we go all in on the people we have, or should we try to replace our positions? Definitely a corner is something that we need to look at, right? The only corners with a 3-level pipeline for us is Willie Huntley and John Lay. And you can kind of see what the fuck that's looking like for them. So let's at least try to get a 2-star corner on our board. A 2-star prospect that has the size, has the height. He doesn't have to be in our pipeline. Let's try to get something. Bump and run. I don't know what that means, but he's 6'2". And that's about all we can afford. We can't really afford to go out and do much else there. This 6'3" speedster wide receiver, though, could be a great option. We just don't match up with any of his needs. And it's pretty much like that for everybody else, too. We're going to add a little more to our guy Cassius Hook. Same for Danny Freitas. And hopefully that, you know, sways them a little bit. Also for this 6'3" speedster, we're going to add 15 more to him. Offensive tackles, our best guy on paper is looking like this 6'7". 6'7" left tackle from Tennessee. But we also have an Akron native here who we are in both of these guys' top 8 teams. This guy is already ready to commit damn near off rip, which scares the fuck out of me. Quit Wusu. Actually, as A+ playing time, A+ proximity to home, we have a real chance for him to be our first 4-star recruit we get. Our linebackers they're not looking the greatest, but Josh Rush, 6-foot lurker, A+ proximity to home, A- playing time. We need a middle linebacker, actually. These are both outside linebackers. Actually, you know, the Mike backer could be one of these safeties, which we don't have anymore. I would prefer him to be a 3-star. Like this guy, Greg Hayden from a JUCO. We don't have any pipeline to him, but that's good frame, good size to play over the middle. I say we go out and try to get this offensive lineman. Well, we have a good shot at getting him. I don't want to really go all in on him. Corner or offensive lineman will probably be the next thing that I look at. We'll put these guys on here and hope for the best. We're going to hop into our first game right now, though, against Wyoming. Let's take a look at their roster. So the best player on their team is a tight end. I feel like that's just like the benchmark. Like, if you're a shitty team, your best player is going to be a tight end. The running back's pretty fast. It's going to be something we watch out for. Quarterback is not that amazing. Wide receivers, there's a little speed there. It's decent. But the best player we have to look out for is this tight end, I guess, and this edge rusher. So first game, the first step in turning the program around. I will be playing all of these games in this rebuild, and I'm not going to change the playbook yet. We got to see what we're working with. I really, just to make it more realistic, I want to play with the actual team's playbooks, but if there's just nothing there and we're getting fucking killed, I might have to make an adjustment. But first game, here we go. Let's get ready to turn this program around. All right, y'all. Everybody thinks that y'all ain't shit. Today we're going to prove them wrong and show them what the fuck Akron U is all about. Run. Get his ass. Nice. Over the middle. It's covered. It's covered. We're there. Oh, man. You guys are so slow. RPO, we're on that shit. Oh, they got 6. Oh my, what the fuck is that tackling? He just let him run right by him. Where's your heart, man? Where's your intensity? Where's your grit? Come on! All right. We're here. In Brown. Dextrell Brown. Records the first sack of the season, creating huge pressure right there. That was huge. Let's see if we can get off the field on 3rd down and 14. And he's wide open. It's like, I see it. I see what they're trying to do. But our players are just so slow that we just cannot get there. It is the first possession for Ben Finley. We're going to start off with a run. Williams finds some space up the middle. Marquise Williams. Good run. Good start on offense. We're just going to keep pounding them. Okay, maybe not. Gonna check it down to Williams. What is this nigga's name? Marquise Williams, the 4th running back on our depth chart, is starting over our 80 overall, which I'm not mad at because he has 89 speed, but just like, why? 3rd and 2. Not a bad drive. Fuck it. That's the first. That's the first. Give it to him. We got it. These short routes are going to be our bread and butter in our first game right here. I don't trust the O-line. I don't know if these receivers are that good at getting open, but he's open across the middle. We're going to make a move, and he gets fucking body slammed, but it's a 7-yard gain. Offense, it's not horrible. Granted, we are playing against Wyoming. Let's see if we got time to run a little play action here. The answer is fucking no, and we had people open, so that's disappointing. We're gonna go with a run again. It worked for us on 1st down. That fucking horse collar, ankle bruise. He'll be all right. Shake that off, man. Shake that off. This Akron, you buddy. I don't trust that screen pass. I really don't. We're gonna look for something short over the middle. It's been our bread and butter this drive. And we're gonna have our star tight end for a big ass gain. And he's got some fucking elusiveness to him. I already forget these guys' names, I'm not gonna lie, but Newell. We're gonna learn your name. You keep making plays like that, we're gonna learn your name. That's the end of the 1st quarter, guys. Alright, so we know what we got. Feed Newell. Let's go to him again right here. Short, over the middle. God damn, this nigga's a fucking warrior. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's our guy. That's our guy. That's our fucking guy. That's an insane catch. Get through there. Okay, not bad. Another, bro. Y'all niggas gotta stop being so damn soft. We can't be looking like a bunch of bitches out here. We're gonna run it right here. If we don't get it, we're definitely gonna go for it on 4th. See a crease. Cut up. Nice. Mari Archer. Keep. Well, why would we not substitute the backup that's a higher overall? The fuck? Yeah, keep your ass on the bench. We're gonna look for Newell here. On an out route. Scheme something up. I think I got him. And we motherfucking do. Jake Newell putting the offense on his back. First touchdown of the season. We have a lefty kicker, actually. And he knocks it through. Our offense is actually not horrible. So if we can get off the field here, that'll be huge. And we got a nigga wide open. It's a run. No, it's not. You don't. God, bro. Who the fuck is that? Stretch your arm out, man. Damn. Play action. That was probably going to be completed. Listen, if he gets the throw off, we need to create. Let's blitz here. We got to create pressure because if he's getting a throw off, it's completed. That's the way it's fucking looking. They set up a screen pass and he... Good tackle. Crack his ass. Don't fucking push him forward. All right, they move the ball on us way too easy. But the red zone is where boys become men. Let's get gritty. And he's fucking like... Good stop, good stop, good stop, team, good shit. Couple of y'all got ran the fuck over, but it's all right. Everything over the middle has to be accounted for. You know what they like to do? It doesn't look like anybody's open. He's gonna try to run. We're not gonna let him do it. We get a stop, hold him to 3. Good shit, defense. He fucking missed. What a shitter. And we hold them to no points. That was huge right there, man. We needed that. That Wyoming scholarship, man. They get anybody out there. Is that fucking Jaden Fielding? That's a catch. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're going to be looking for Jake Newell underneath again. I mean, he's just a dog. He's just a dog. Adams with some speed. We're going to cut it up right at the 50. We're doing what we want to do right now, man. On offense, things are going pretty smooth. I have no complaints. How about Ben Finley, though? First game of the year, he's 12 for 13. He's putting together a nice game. He hasn't missed any throws yet, as Jake Newell does what he does. Again, 3 would be okay. 6 will put us in a great position to win this game. And I think I got a man open. It's Mason. Ben Finley with another dart to the end zone. And we go up by 7. 30 seconds. Bend but don't break defense. The last thing we can afford is a touchdown or a field goal. We're on that. All right, 8 seconds. No timeouts. Protect the boundaries. And we should be going into halftime with a 7-point lead. He throws that one away. He shit himself. Gonna go man up 3 deep. Go ahead, throw that Hail Mary, kid. First half in the books. A quick evaluation of my team so far. Defense slow, but Wyoming's bad, so it hasn't bit us in the ass. Obviously, Jake Newell, the junior, our star player on offense, is doing his thing. He already has 9 catches. And we're just going to keep feeding him, run the ball a little bit. And that should lead us to victory. I think I want to take a shot here, man. We haven't taken a shot all game. Ben Finley has been playing phenomenal. Let's see if we can get one up. Oh, well. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Jake Newell, what a fucking amazing move. That's his 10th catch. He has 88 yards on the day. Hey, it's a simple scheme, but it's effective. Underneath routes, ground and pound. Hit our other tight end. That's not Jake Newell, but it's the backup. What the fuck is your name, kid? What the fuck is your name? Salute to you. Whoever the fuck you are. Our backup tight end. Connor finds the end zone. We got ourselves a little cushion. This game is going beautiful right now. Oh my. Get the fuck off the ground! I gotta see what the fuck that is. Our interior D lineman just gets fucking destroyed at the line of scrimmage. Buddy, do we gotta take away your scholarship? Look at him, look at him. Number 79 just put this man in the fetal position, and their running back just runs right by him. Send his ass to Air Force. A stop right here, and we're gonna have a chance to put this game away. Get off the field, don't allow any points. Get off that block, he does not. One man to beat, and he fucking whiffs. No, those are the type of tackles I expect out of 2- and 1-star players, man. We had a chance to really walk out of here with a convincing win, and now we're gonna have to fight for it. Let's get some of this run game going. Ben Finley, show me some wheels. Okay, you're slow as fuck. But Williams is not. He has room. He's gonna get destroyed, but we got a first down. That is a dangerous throw, and we just got bailed out right there. 3rd and long. Probably most important 3rd down of the game right here. Newell hasn't been involved at all this drive. Let's look for him underneath and see what he can do. And we don't get it. The throw was not on target. Catch brought him backwards. And we got a punt. What the fuck? Come on, please, 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 please. Show me some fight, man. God damn. I don't know what to say, man. I want to be mad at the punter because of how fucking slow he is, but that was just pathetic. And our 14-point lead that we just had 3 minutes ago has been completely erased. The pressure is now back on us. We've lost some momentum. We got to answer right here. Go underneath for Adams. He's got some room to run down the sideline. But he has probably 85 speed, but it's okay. In a couple years, we throw that again, he's fucking gone. 4th quarter. Tie game. It's time to see who nuts is bigger, man. Y'all got to drop y'all's nuts on these niggas, man. We need to make a statement. Fuck around and get my ass fired. We got Jake across the middle. And that's a huge first down. 13 catches, 115 yards. Do we have a dark horse Heisman candidate in our tight end, Jake Newell? When's the last time a tight end won the Heisman? Has a tight end ever won the Heisman? I don't think so. He keeps playing like this, though. It's a strong possibility. Same for our QB, though. We got the out route, and we got a touchdown. Adams. Alex Adams, the senior. What a great drive for him. We take the lead back. We get some, oh, you can't do that. Yep, that's you. That's you, man. That's you. I think the dumbest thing in Madden or EA games, and when I say dumbest, please take that with a grain of salt because there is a lot of subject matter there. But I think the dumbest thing ever is that roughing the kicker penalties or penalties on kickoffs or the extra points do not put you at the 1-yard line how they do in real life. In real life, you accept that penalty and you take your 2-point play. In EA, they just don't know the fucking rules of football. It's okay. Opportunity missed. I think they're going to get us for PI right there. Okay, so it's not pass interference, but they got us with a hold. We did hold. They declined the penalty anyway. And how is he just wide open like that, man? Tackle his ass! Please, please, please. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? God, this defense is soft as tissue paper, bro. We can't ever get a sack, ever. Let's just get off the field, man. Fuck all that. Put it behind us. Get a stop right here. That'll be huge. We're on all that. We get some pressure. The linebacker Spriggs finally gets in the backfield. That is huge. We hold them to 3. But they have Jaden Fielding 2.0 as their kicker, so they might not score at all. Block it! No! No. No. No, that did not just happen. That did not just happen. Opportunity to get them off the field. We go for the block and get the roughing the kicker penalty. And now we got to roll this defense out here again. Another RPO. We missed the first tackle. We miss every fucking tackle, and he scores a touchdown. Classic Akron U football right there. Well, I know I said this last possession, but this is now the most important drive of the game. If we don't score here, we are absolutely fucked. We have Williams underneath. We need to really work some clock here. If this is the last possession we get, I'm not mad at that at all. Gonna look for our man right here over the middle. And we're moving. Ben Finley, 302 yards today. 26 for 29. He is having an outstanding game. And it's going to continue with another completion over the middle. We got Marcel Williams. No. We need you. We need you. What even happened? What the fuck? Oh, don't tell me you soft too. What did he even do to you? You got to get your ass back on the field, man. We don't got time for this shit. It's the fourth quarter. This is not how you drop your nuts. Now I'm going to cut him some slack because he has been putting in work today. He's probably just a little tired. He's back on the field now, though. And we have to score a touchdown. I do not feel confident enough in my defense to get 3 points here. Offense has been playing good all day. We got a man wide open again. Marcel Williams, our star wide receiver. And we're at the 1 yard line. Take some time off the clock. They should get the ball back with hopefully under a minute. If we're going to score, we're going to take it, though, and we do. So they're going to have about a minute, 15 seconds. Exactly a minute and 15 seconds to try to tie this game. Defense, y'all got to come through for me right here. Just come on, just one stop, D. One stop. Have we gotten a stop all game? Have we gotten one? I'm fine with that. Make them use their timeouts. Short gains, no chunk plays. We can get in the backfield here, that'd be huge. No, we on all that. No. Oh my fucking God. So our corner just got absolutely mossed right there. But we have to have short memory. That is not, I do not want to go into overtime, man, with this team, man. Like, the defense is just so bad. But we do have 3 timeouts. I say we feed our star tight end. Why can I not call a play? Okay. I say we find our star tight end. We only have 19 seconds. But first down, stop the clock. Got a man, Mason! Let's fucking go! I'm sorry, I was just way too locked in right there. I couldn't even process what was going on. I see him running down the field. I'm like, there's no way. There's no fucking way. We just scored in 8 seconds. We had 19. Ben, what is your name again, son? Ben Finley with the legacy game of his life. Throwing this under pressure as he gets hit. We get Mason open down the field. Absolutely just clutch. Our defense might be bad, but theirs is 10 times worse. The 2025 Akron U offense is looking like a fucking powerhouse. I'm so proud of my team. We're really just the offense. Defense, you guys can walk home for all I care. You guys almost fucking sold. I'm at a loss for words. That was just so unexpected. I thought for sure that was going to be an interception or something. And we get out of here. Our first game, Ray Savage collects his first win at home. Ben Finley, 429 yards, 90 completion percentage, 5 touchdowns, and the game-winning drive which really was just one play. What a performance. Akron U is 1-0. The MAC Offensive Player of the Week is Jake Newell, although I think Ben Finley was majorly robbed. Jake Newell had a good game, but Ben Finley, man. 5 touchdowns, 400 yards. Miami beats the living shit out of Notre Dame. Notre Dame fans, you guys can't cry about making a college football playoff in this universe because Miami just beat the fuck out of y'all. And honestly, you guys can't really cry about it in real life either. That's a topic for another day. Ohio State beats Texas by 1 point. What a game that is. Ohio State remains at number 1. Alabama loses to Florida State. That is not how you make the college football playoff, losing to a team like that. Oregon, oh my God, hung 84 on the FCS school. Clemson is victorious over LSU. And I think that's about it as far as important games. Arizona beats the shit out of them. So the top 25 right now, obviously we will not be in it. But Texas, of course, moves down. Illinois moves up. Michigan's up there. LSU drops from 8 to 17. And Notre Dame drops from 5 to 14. So a little bit of a shakeup. Nothing too unexpected. Who's in the Heisman watch? It's gotta be our guy, right? Okay, so they're dick riding, but it's okay. Ben is gonna continue to put in the work. He's gonna continue to string games together like that. If we can win the Heisman in our first season with Ben Finley, that will boost his draft stock majorly. As a guy that probably wasn't expected to go to the NFL or get drafted at all, that's a good first game. Granted, it was against Wyoming, but he's going to have more opportunities to show what he's made of later down the road. That's going to do it for the first episode of this. I don't really know what I'm going to name this series, to be honest, but I expect it to be pretty fun because I haven't seen anybody else do anything like this. Like a college football NFL combined universe. It's going to be very interesting following these players' careers, like our tight end and Ben Finley, to see how their careers pan out in the NFL or if they even get there. And how about Ben Finley, man? What a drive. I'm still kind of shook about that. Yeah, I'm going to see y'all in the next episode as we take on Nebraska, which will hands down be our hardest game of our schedule. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next episode.